Hello, my name is Bryce Tubbs. With me today is Glendalee Olivera. She's an energetic social worker, a client-centered advocate, a dog lover, and a change agent. And she's really great at cultivating growth and understanding, one step at a time. I'm super excited to be able to really have this conversation and share with you guys. Thank you so much, Glendalee.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. For those watching, if you're watching this from any other location outside of our free community, I just want to personally invite you to it. It's a mastermind where we support each other every single day. So if that's what you've been missing in your life, I just want to personally invite you to join. It's going to be some links either above or below the video. Now, back to Glendalee. What was life like before you got into where you are now? And really, what was the catalyst that brought you into the line of work that you're in now?
Yeah, so I've been a social worker for over 13 years and have worked with different populations, worked with children, domestic violence victims, and older adults. And I think in working with older adults who have experienced elder abuse, really saw firsthand and really started to learn about the effects of trauma and what it really means to be trauma informed as a social worker and really help people heal. I think through my work here, because I've been working, I would say it's going to be seven years in the field of elder abuse, really made me feel like I really need to kind of dive deep into helping people heal, and it really is through psychotherapy. So that really brought me to my journey of getting my clinical license and diving in. And I really loved being able to help someone kind of better understand themselves and really start the healing process. So really my clients, I guess, long answer to that is my clients.
Let me ask you this question. So generally, what problem are people trying to get over when they come to work with you?
Really kind of understanding, I guess, the physical symptoms. A lot of people are experiencing anxiety, trouble sleeping, a lot of stomach pain. And, after seeing a medical doctor and nothing seems to be physically wrong, they start to really kind of analyze and really reflect on, okay, what could it possibly be? And I think that they are then coming to terms that maybe it's possible trauma that they have been trying to kind of avoid or don't want to kind of face and address. And I think through that, that's what I'm getting. A lot of people that are kind of trying to better understand why they're feeling the way they do, and why is it so uncontrollable, and why are certain things triggering me. So a lot of that.
That's really interesting. You talked about triggers. How can someone, maybe if they just get anxious, it's very hard for some people to really take a step back and really look at their triggers. Can you give us some tips for how we can start noticing what our triggers are and really, being more mindful in the moment?
Of course, I think is really listening to your body, right? Trauma kind of first manifests itself sometimes in our body. So like if you notice you're in a situation and your heart starts beating really fast, inability to like kind of stay focused, hands trembling, sweating, tensing up. I think the one thing that I tell clients a lot is like when your neck hurts a lot, the upper body tension, a lot of stress and trauma actually builds there. So just noticing that. So noticing what your body is kind of telling you, listening to that first. And then in that moment, when you do realize it, find ways that you can ground yourself. Mm-hmm. The beauty of nature and using your five senses and trying to like point out, what do I see? What do I feel? What do I smell? To help ground you, and a lot of breathing, because breath is so important to kind of help kind of stabilize those overwhelming feelings that you're feeling at that moment.
Nice. Right now, for a lot of people, anxiety is kind of running high, especially when they're stuck inside of their house, or, some people are going back to work, but then can't go back to work. Can you talk about what's the biggest takeaway you've gotten from this quarantine time?
It's really like, what does productivity mean for you? I think and me also, I've kind of always thought of that word associated with my job. and what I do, but also productivity can be you taking care of yourself, you taking a nap, you going to the park, especially parents, going out and playing. That is productivity. And also knowing that when you can't do work productivity, that doesn't diminish your value, your self-worth. And I think that's been the most thing that I've learned, but also what I'm hearing from clients and has been beneficial for clients to hear is that productivity means different things, especially time.
That's so true. You know, just kind of switching gears and thinking about the future, like life after this. What's the vision look like for your life, or as far into the future you like to think about?
Um, Passing my clinical license exam. I really want to have my own private practice, continuing to support people in my community. I'm born and raised in the Bronx and really want to give back to my community. I also have a passion for dogs. I love dogs and really want to incorporate animal therapy into my practice. I'm also very open to the fields of cannabis and being proactive and being a supporter of people who are exploring different alternatives to kind of help manage different things that they're experiencing. So my hope is as New York State becomes a little bit more progressive in the world of cannabis, that I could also embrace that and be a holistic cannabis practitioner and really be support. So just really big things, and I'm so excited to what the future may hold, and continuing to do what I love, which is to help people.
Just kind of thinking about vision, future, and really like all the stuff we want. What does the word success mean to you?
Wow, that's a really good question. I think for a long time, for me, success was connected to money and the economy and what I was doing career-wise. But I think now success means to me being happy, taking good care of my body, my health, being a good mom. I am a mom, and helping to continue to promote good emotional health for myself and my child and my loved ones. For me, that is success now. So it changes. It's changed so much as I grow and learn and really reevaluate stuff, just like my clients. So, yeah.
I'm glad that you're there to help people out, so thank you so much for that.
Thank you. Thank you for all you're doing as well. So.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's really cool. How can people go to either learn more about you, or where can they go to connect with you further?
So I do have, of course, the Psychology Today page under my full name, Glendalee Olivera. But I also have a website called glowwithin.org, which is my future name for my practice. I'm really helping to build that, and it's really just Glow is my initials, and really just a philosophy is that you really glow within and everything comes out, and all the growth starts from you. So that was the inspiration. So glowwithin.org.
Nice. I really appreciate your time today. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. I feel like there's one more question that we can ask, that we can talk about. Can you give us one tip for what's the number one thing you do to calm your nerves and really to relax?
The one thing that I do, I'm actually reading this book called Living a Life of Awareness by Don Miguel Ruiz Jr. And as much as I would love to do daily meditations, it's really difficult, but I definitely take the time out at least every Friday to read one of those passages in hopes to bring more mindfulness into my day-to-day life, and it's really helped. So just set aside 5 minutes, because even 5 minutes is a good step towards mindfulness. And so doing that, and hopefully one day I'll practice and we'll do it every day. So that's at least my first small start for myself.
Excellent. I really appreciate your time today. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Yeah, and for those watching, we thoroughly hope that you enjoyed this content and you found it valuable. Now, if you are looking for a place where people are supporting each other and really improving themselves and helping others do the same, I recommend you go and check out our free community. I'm going to put some links either above or below the video, and you can just click to learn more. Now, hopefully you enjoyed watching this as much as we enjoyed creating it. Feel free to hit that share button so other people can get some great value as well. Have a great day. We will talk to you soon. We'll see you later. We're done recording in 3 and 2 and 1.